Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for showing me so much love for the last video that I uploaded. Um, this time I have chosen a very beach and sea vibe for the reading, so you can see a lot of green and blue in the cards. I also chose these shells. Uh, you can intuitively choose one of the piles. This is pile number 1 and this is pile number 2. I'm so sorry for this is ruining the aesthetic, but I got myself mistakenly. So yeah, let's just start with the video. I'll leave the timestamps down in the description box below and you'll get everything related to my business and to book any personal readings with me which you would like to if you want. It'll all be in the description box below. Thank you so much. So let's move ahead with the reading. So hello pile number 1. So if you guys selected this card or maybe you got attracted by these shells, honestly I really find this one so cute. I was really happy when I was picking out these shells. I was like, okay, I'll use them as a prop for my videos. So okay, let's see your first card, alright? Flourish. That is so beautiful. And this fairy is holding a lotus flower and I love lotuses. Let's read what it says, okay? The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Okay, so I feel like, by the way, before I start talking about it, I already shuffled cards out for you guys this time because this video is going to be a comparatively short video. Actually, I have been very sick and feeling a little low, so yeah, but I still wanted to make a video, so we'll just see. This video is definitely about, you've already read the, what is that called, the heading, okay, about the next big changes that's going to happen in your life, like what new phase is going to start in your life. So according to that, okay, let's see. To begin with, the first card, I feel like it's asking you to, if you are in a situation, if you get into a situation where you don't know what to do, try to think about your experiences, things that you might have faced or dealt with in your past, and try to reflect on it. Maybe you will find some answers which you need for your present situation, okay, or any situation that might be a little hard or difficult in this upcoming future. Think about your past, but then I'm not talking about being fearful from your past. I'm asking you to be wise, okay? I feel like all the people who chose pile 1, you guys are very mature in nature. Maybe you guys faced a lot of things in your early life which has made you very mature. आप लोगों को बहुत ज़्यादा अंडरस्टैंडिंग और बहुत ज़्यादा शांत बना दिया है आपने जो भी फेस किया होगा बचपन से. मे बी आप ऐसे भी इंसान हो जो दूसरों को गाइड करते हो, लाइक दूसरे आपके पास अपने प्रॉब्लम्स लेके आते हैं, आपको बोलते हैं कि दे वांट टू शेयर देयर प्रॉब्लम्स विथ यू. दे फील अ kind of a peace when you're listening to them or you're advising them about a situation. People, like the people around you, they feel like they can confide in you without being afraid. That is really nice. एंड आई फील लाइक बहुत लोगों को आपने गाइड किया है, जो गाइडेंस फॉलो करके उन्हें बहुत लाइक उनके लिए अच्छा भी हुआ है. सो आई एम this it's asking you to do the same in your case. See, you are enough mature to guide others, which means that you are also enough mature to guide yourself. Okay? Pile number one, please trust your gut, your instinct, and your experiences. Definitely your maturity also. Let's check out the next card. Unseen Heart. Beautiful card, by the way. See, you are significant. Oh, it's not focusing. Yeah. You are significant. That's such a beautiful message. Okay, so in this upcoming, in this like coming times or near future, you guys might also feel a little unseen. Okay? I feel like all of you guys are so mature that the people around you, they usually feel like, oh, this person is going to handle things on their own. It's fine. They'll like, work it out. Maybe they sometimes forget that you also need people, the people you're close to, you also need them to see that you are going through some things. Maybe like you guys also feel like काश कोई मेरी बात समझ जाता बिना मेरे बताए. That happens to me too, pile number one. I know it's difficult for people like us, but then you see, honestly saying, I know like sometimes हम एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि लोग हमारी बातें वो समझ जाए बिना हम कुछ कहे, कि लाइक अगर हम उदास है या फिर हम बहुत लाइक किसी स्ट्रगलिंग सिचुएशन में या समझा नहीं पा रहे बोल के, तो वो समझ जाए कि कुछ हुआ है हमें देखते ही. अगर ये हो पाता तो बहुत अच्छा होता. एंड आई फील लाइक यू आर द काइंड ऑफ पर्सन जो दूसरों के लिए ये करते हो. आपको देख के समझ आ जाता है कि वो इंसान कैसा फील कर रहा होगा. अगर कोई खुश भी दिखा रहा है, अगर वो सैड भी है, तो आप उन्हें पूछते हो कि वो ठीक तो है या नहीं. It's because I feel like you guys are an empath, okay? The people who are empathetic. In Tarot, we call those people empaths. So I feel like you're an empath. That's a beautiful thing, pile number one. And I know you also deserve to deserve people who see you, who see your pain, who are there to listen to you. And I'm sure you might have some people like that, or you will definitely find some people like that. Don't worry. The universe is going to reward you with people like that, because this is a sign. And look out for the number 3, okay? I feel like this might be significant in some way for you. Okay, the next card. Memory. I feel like something that from the past is maybe reoccurring in your life. Like maybe a past memory is resurfacing in your mind. आप शायद इस पास्ट मेमोरी के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे. कुछ तो है शायद. मैं बस इतना ही कहूँगी इस बात को लेके कि आपके साथ पास्ट में जो हुआ है ना, कुछ भी लाइक even if it's a good or a bad memory, I cannot pinpoint, but then कुछ भी अगर हुआ हो, do not let it define your present or your near future, okay? Because past में बहुत कुछ हमसे बहुत गलतियाँ हुई रही होती है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमारे साथ हो गई होती है, like and इस फाइल को पढ़ के जितना मैं समझ पाई हूँ, you guys are very mature in a good way. So I feel like you guys have maybe faced a lot in your past. So do not let past memories haunt you, ruin your present or your future, because you are a much different and stronger person right now than you were. Because of course, past में आप छोटे थे, you were innocent and you didn't know how to deal with things. It's okay, like, if there's something that has been hurting you जो आपने खुद किया है, please forgive yourself. गलतियों से ही इंसान सीखता है. If it's a forgivable mistake, then please do it. खुद को इतना punish मत कीजिए. I feel like this pile is also very self-critical in nature. So, जो भी हो, अगर आपके साथ, if you have faced a situation where you got hurt, I feel like you guys should, remember that it's not going to happen again because you are stronger right now. Maybe us time pe you were not strong enough to face this, whatever the situation was, properly, but right now you are strong enough. Pile number 1. So always remember this, okay? I feel like you're being asked to remember that you are stronger than you were in your past. Let's check the next 2 cards. These are oracle cards. So the first card is the Knight of Pentacles. The second card is King of Swords. Alright, I'll read them for you in just a minute. Okay, just give me a moment, please. Okay, pile number 1. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like maybe you are procrastinating something which is very important for you to do right now. Okay, that happens. It's not an attack. I'm just telling you that maybe there is something important which you're procrastinating a lot. This might be like a reminder from the universe that you should not procrastinate a job too much, okay? Because otherwise बाद में आप ही को जाके तकलीफ होगी. Whatever this is, I feel like if you guys put your effort right now, see, what matters honestly is consistency, okay? You don't have to do 90% every single day or 100% every single day. Sometimes it might be 10, sometimes 30, sometimes 50, sometimes 100, sometimes 70 or 60. But every day is what matters. You do not know how much I have to convince myself to shoot a tarot video because it is not easy. After every video I shoot, I need to take some time off because it takes a lot of energy from me. Okay, and it really makes me feel very drained out. I love doing readings for you guys, but that is something which comes with doing tarot. It drains me out mentally because I put so much focus here, but the thing is that this is something I like doing, so I want to continue doing it. I want to reach out to a larger audience. For that I need to be consistent with my uploads. Of course, if you have if you have faced maybe you have been sick or physically very unwell, that is of course a very justified excuse. But if everything's okay, I feel like you should really get on to whatever work you've been dealing, because I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of benefit if you keep on working on it and finish it. With the King of Swords, I feel like you guys are perfectionists. Maybe you guys are the kind of people who work and till you find perfection. अगर कुछ perfect नहीं है तो आप लोग को बुरा लगता है या गुस्सा आता होगा, and that's okay. It's completely alright. But remember that not everything is going to be perfect. It's okay. What matters is आपने वो काम कंप्लीट किया, because at the end of the day वही काउंट होगा. ठीक है. And I feel like you guys are very strict on yourself also. अगर लाइक यू नो आपने मंडे को प्लान करके रखा है कि मैं इतना इतना पोर्शन या इतना काम कंप्लीट करूँगी या करूँगा, और अगर आप वो नहीं कर पाए तो आप instead of like completing it on Tuesday, I feel like you guys keep on blaming yourself कि मंडे को ही वो काम क्यों नहीं हुआ. See, you should not focus on like worrying about आप क्या नहीं कर पाए. अब आगे आप क्या कर सकते हो उसको लेके आप ज़्यादा सोचिए, बिकॉज खुद के साथ स्ट्रिक्ट होना, it's okay, like there's a difference between being disciplined and being harsh on our own selves. So you should definitely be disciplined, but not so harsh on yourself. Pile number one, please remember this. At the end of the day, आप खुद ही वो इंसान है जो अपने खुद के साथ सबसे ज़्यादा वक्त बिताते हैं. So please don't be so harsh on yourself. Let's see the next card, and this is like Devi Ma Kali, in the Hindu religion, goddess Kali. If you search her up, if you guys are from different religion and you don't know, that's completely alright. I've just gotten guidance from one of her decks. I really love the artwork, honestly, it's really beautiful. And it's all positive, so don't worry. Let's see, what does the goddess want to tell you? Okay, Matangi, that's really beautiful. That's also one of the goddesses of the 10 Mahavidyas. If you search her name up, Matangi, you'll get to know. She's the tantric queen of the outcasts, unveiling the hidden inner power to thrive outside conventional society. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She clears the way for a creative, joyful, and vibrant life path. Okay, so it is really beautiful, honestly. So some of the people who are watching pile number one, and again I'll tell you, take what resonates and leave the rest. I feel like you guys are a little different from the conventional society, okay? I feel like you are a little different from how people expect everyone to be like. Maybe you are special in a way, and due to which you might have been, people might have hurt you or said mean things, or been unkind in a certain way. Maybe you have faced some kind of rejection or disrespect. So what Goddess Kali wants to tell you through Matangi is that you are, in your upcoming future, you are going to be this person who will be really respected. People will listen to you, okay? Your voice is going to be your power. If you search her up, Matangi, Goddess Matangi is somebody who politicians pray to. Do you know why? Because they want their voice to be something, they want their voice to be very diplomatic and something that very charismatic. They want people to trust them. I feel like you are also your voice is also going to be heard. You are going to be somebody whose words are valued, okay? I see a lot of joy and creativity in your upcoming future, in your near future. Things are going to change. Definitely you will be respected a lot. Even if you are different from others, people are going to like you for your differences, okay? Yeah. Always respect your own differences, also, pile number one. Let me have some water. Yes, always respect your own differences because only when you respect yourself enough, other people respect you. And for the people who don't, you won't care, honestly. And if you don't, that's a great thing. Okay, let's see the rest of your cards. Committed relationship. Okay, that's a beautiful card. Pile number one. Maybe you guys are in a committed relationship right now, or maybe it's for your near future. Like, some of you guys might get into a committed relationship. That is really beautiful. The second card I got is flirt. Okay, that's cute. Honestly, with this card though, I feel like you guys, the people who are already in a relationship, maybe you guys have had a little bit of a rough patch. Maybe you guys have had like, a little bit of, how do I say it, like arguments, कुछ झगड़े हुए होंगे, difference of opinion हुआ होगा. Maybe आप अपने अपने schedules में आप और आपके partner इतने ज़्यादा busy होंगे कि आपको वक्त ही नहीं मिला होगा एक दूसरे के साथ वक्त बिताने का. तो I feel like you are being asked, the people who are in a committed relationship, to take it easy, okay? Like एक दूसरे के साथ थोड़ा, how should I say, आप पहले पहले जैसे थोड़ा फ्लर्ट करते थे वैसे कीजिए, एक साथ थोड़ा सा वक्त बिताइए, अपने बचपन की बातें शेयर कीजिए, फ़नी बातें, चाइल्डहुड, लाइक हैप्पी चाइल्डहुड मेमोरीज. फिर आप लोगों को क्या क्या पसंद है वापस से, लाइक वो जैसे how, like I'm sure the people who are in a committed relationship, you guys in a happy relationship, in a healthy relationship, you understand that your partner and you make each other feel happy. So आप लोग के बीच में जो similarities है उसके थ्रू एक दूसरे के साथ थोड़ा वक्त बिताने की कोशिश कीजिए. Sometimes in a relationship, चाहे वो जितना भी healthy क्यों ना हो, हम we are very hard on our own selves and our partners. So we have to be careful about it कि हम खुद को भी बहुत ब्लेम नहीं करें और अपने पार्टनर को भी बहुत ज़्यादा ब्लेम नहीं करें, especially if they are trying their best. Okay, all right. बाकी let's see, honeymoon, that is so sweet. I doubt like कोई married person मेरे videos देखते होंगे, but I feel like for some of you guys, you might get into a committed relationship soon. And I feel like this card, like maybe you guys might go through a honeymoon phase, which is like which usually is for the people who get into a relationship, like a new naya pyar. Or like maybe some of you might again go back to this phase for a bit, which usually does not happen with, I mean, at some point, if it's a healthy relationship, you guys become so close that you keep on fighting like siblings. I know it sounds weird, but that's the way it goes. So I feel like it's for the people who might get into relationships soon. You're going to, like, I feel like you're going to have this beautiful phase of a relationship. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It doesn't have to be exactly a holiday or a real honeymoon, which usually happens after a marriage, but I feel like it's going to also mean for the honeymoon phase in a relationship. It's really beautiful. And even like with the committed relationship card, I feel like a lot of people who are single right now might get into a committed relationship soon. That's really nice. Okay, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, for some of you, you guys might actually be getting engaged soon, or some of you, like, it's coming in the near future. Okay. कुछ लोगों के लिए I feel like you guys already have the rest of the things figured out, and the next step up in your life after your career is going to be like being engaged to the person that you love. That is really beautiful, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, we got a self-care card for you. It says, I'm strong, capable, and resilient in all that I do. It's really, really beautiful. It's an affirmation card, so try to, like, affirm that to yourself. What did I say with the past and with the Matangi card and all of the cards, like the oracle cards and these cards, that you are very much stronger, capable, and resilient than the like your past version of you. क्योंकि आप बहुत कुछ सीख के बहुत कुछ फेस करके आए हैं, आप बहुत बदल भी गए, and I feel like it's a very positive change. You have to remember this by number 1. आपको ये खुद को बोलते रहना पड़ेगा. आप अकेले हो अगर अपने रूम पे, अगर आपको जर्नलिंग पसंद नहीं तो आप कहिए कि I am strong, I am capable. Like, say this, affirm it to yourself. आपके words में बहुत ज़्यादा ताकत होती है. ये आप नहीं जानते, like, how much power your words hold. When you say it, your body is going to react to it in a positive way. So always remember this. I feel like it's going to be a nice, like, change for you by number 1. You don't have to worry so much. Everything is going to be alright. And if you want to discuss any personal things with me, or you want to know or get a reading from me, my readings are again very affordable, so everything about my business is going to be in the description below. So check it out, DM me, text me on WhatsApp on my business account, and we can book a reading for you, a personal reading. Okay? Or a general reading for the beginners, but you'll get all the information there, and it's very affordable. So I hope you book readings with me if you have any queries. There we can talk one-to-one. Okay, thank you so much, pile number 1. Please share, subscribe, and comment which pile you were. Let me know, okay? And let me know if it resonated with you. Thank you so much. I'll be back with a new video soon. Hello, pile number 2. So if you guys selected this card, or agar aapne ye shells select kiye, then this reading is for you. I really loved these, honestly. I picked them up from a trinket store, and even this is so pretty. It's like Lord Vishnu's shank. Okay, so I'll keep them aside. Let us begin with your reading. The first card is Cautious Heart. Have enough wisdom to get back up. Okay, that is really beautiful. And you have the number 22, which might be significant for you. Cautious Heart. Let's see the next card. Hidden Depths. Okay, that is really beautiful. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we become free. Okay. I really like the vibe. It's a little bit similar to pile number one, but I see a different level of depth in this pile. Okay, hidden depths. See, I feel like you guys have been hurt so many times in your past related to different things and maybe love also romantically that you have become very cautious. Maybe, like, you don't want to do anything emotionally right now. Maybe you have been emotionally so shut off that nothing is making sense. I'll tell you again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Since it is a general reading, everything is not going to be for you. So, yeah. But I feel like you will definitely resonate to some of the things, or you can check pile number one. I feel like something in the past has been hurting you. In a way or other, your past is holding you back. Okay. Maybe there's a memory which you do not want to remember and you're pushing it inside you, but it's like, trying to come to your, like, it's trying to, it's wanting to be remembered again. And if it is something very painful, I'm very, very sorry, pile number two. But the way, like, the way how we can set ourselves free is by acknowledging the fact that पास्ट में जो भी हुआ वो वापस आपके साथ नहीं होगा. You are way more stronger and you're protected. वो वापस आपके साथ नहीं होगा. अभी आप एक दूसरे इंसान हो, आप बहुत बदल गए हो, बहुत स्ट्रॉन्गर हो. आपको ये चीज़ याद रखनी पड़ेगी कि आप लाइक ये एक्सेप्ट करें कि जो आपके साथ पास्ट में जो भी हुआ है वो आपके साथ वापस कभी भी नहीं होगा. और पता है ये मैं कैसे कह सकती हूँ? इट्स बिकॉज आप होने नहीं देंगे. आप खुद से जो चीज़ कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं वो तो आप होने नहीं देंगे, बिकॉज यू आर अ वे मोर स्ट्रॉन्गर पर्सन देन यू वर इन द पास्ट. और जो चीज़ आपके कंट्रोल में नहीं है, कुछ गलत अगर हुआ है तो वो आपके साथ वापस यूनिवर्स या भगवान होने नहीं देंगे. आप चिंता मत कीजिए. जो भी ये चीज़ है ना, वट एवर memory this is, if it's like trying to come to your mind again and again, you don't have to hurt yourself. Let it be there. You don't have to go back there, but let it be there in your mind. It's okay. Let it breathe and let it leave. It's not going to hurt you. Pile number two, do not be afraid, please, and reach out for help if you need it. I feel like there's definitely some people who will listen to you, who will be there for you. And if you're watching this reading and you're like, there's nobody, try to think about it. कोई तो होगा. कोई तो होगा, like, जो आपकी बात सुनेगा या सुनेगी. I'm not being gender biased again. And I feel like if you do not feel safe telling someone else about your feelings, talk to God or the universe or whatever positive higher power you believe in. Okay. Patience. I feel like you guys are being asked to be patient for something that's going to happen for you. शायद कोई ऐसी चीज़ है जिसको लेके आप बहुत टाइम से वेट कर रहे हैं और वो हो नहीं रही, एंड आप थोड़े फ्रस्ट्रेटेड हो चुके होंगे कि ये हो क्यों नहीं रहा, शायद ये कभी होगा ही नहीं. I feel like you are being asked to be patient in a situation like this. ऐसे situations आते हैं pile number 2 life में, you have to remember कि the more you are angry or frustrated about it, the more it's going to hurt you, or maybe it's going to delay itself. Sometimes patience is definitely the answer to a lot of our problems. Okay, let's see your oracle cards. 8 of Pentacles, the very first card that you've got. It's almost similar to what pile number 1 got, okay? And the Tower. Okay. बहुत टाइम बाद रीडिंग में टावर मिला. It's not a bad card. Nothing in the tarot is bad, don't worry. But I'll explain it to you. With the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like maybe you're procrastinating a lot. I said the same thing for pile number 1 with one of the messages, but I feel like you guys are procrastinating about something that needs to be done, but you are maybe a little bit lazy to do that. Trust me, I myself am a really lazy person. I can understand, but I feel like this job needs to be done. Maybe you guys have a timeline जिसमें आपको ये काम complete करना है. I feel like if you start now, even if you're putting small efforts every day, I feel like it's going to be much more easier for you and it's going to be very beautiful. But if you guys take too much time and you keep it all piled up for the end, maybe it won't be as good as it would be if you start working on it from now onwards, right now. Okay, so if it's something important, please start working on it. Pile number 2. With the Tower card, I feel like there's a phase in your life which is ending. There's definitely a phase in your life which is ending. Something like, I see something. Maybe you are going to get into a phase which is going to be a little difficult for you. Pile number 2. Some things might not work out as you are expecting it to be. Okay. I feel like it's also going to surprise you a little. Maybe you won't be very happy about it. एक difficult phase आता हुआ दिख रहा है मुझे, but it's nothing to worry about. I feel like it's going to cause a rebirth in you. Rebirth in the sense that maybe like a mental or emotional rebirth. There's nothing to be worried about, but this phase is going to be a little difficult. मुझे लग रहा है ऐसा कोई फेज़ आपकी लाइफ में आने वाला है जो मुश्किल चीज़ों को और मुश्किल बना देगा. जो चीज़ें आपको पहले अचीवेबल लगती थी वो मुश्किल लगने लगेंगी, पर वो होंगी अचीवेबल ही, लगेंगी मुश्किल. थोड़ा सा मुश्किल वक्त मुझे आता हुआ दिख रहा है, पर अगर आप पेशेंटली इस टाइम में ये कर रहे हो और इफ़ यू आर ऑनेस्ट टू योर वर्क, आई फील लाइक ये फेज़ बहुत जल्दी ख़त्म हो जाएगा एंड एवरीथिंग इज़ गोइंग टू बी ऑल राइट. आई फील लाइक इसी टावर वाले फेज़ के लिए यू आर बीइंग आस्क्ड टू बी पेशेंट एंड यू आर बीइंग आस्क्ड टू be consistent with your work. Okay, and to let your feelings breathe. Okay, let's see the next card. It's from Goddess Kali's deck, Dhumavati. Okay, this is so beautiful because the previous pile number 1 got Matangi. Dhumavati is also one of the avatar of Ma Durga or Ma Kali. She's one of the 10 Mahavidyas. You can search her name up. Let's see. Certain endings are unavoidable. Yeah. Certain endings are unavoidable. They are necessary precursors to radical reinvention. Any disappointment, defeat, or loss and the negative repercussions of such experiences will not limit your future happiness, but are opening up yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for the absolute best. Okay, I understand the situation. Everything is like, coming together in this reading. I feel like something has or something is going to end in a way which you might not have expected it to. Okay? It might be a relationship, it might be something else, maybe a friendship or some work related stuff, or like, a habit, maybe a phase that you've been going through. Something is going to end, which might not be very happy for you, might not be very positive for you. You might feel like this is not fair, but I feel like that thing will have to end. Okay, that was it. It is supposed, it was, or it is supposed to end. Whatever this thing is, I can't pinpoint that thing, but then I can tell you about it. It will not, whatever, like, repercussions it might have, but it's not going to affect your happiness or fulfillment in your future. Instead, you are being asked right now to have trust, like the way people ask, like, people say or they ask you to trust the process. So you're being asked to trust the process, the way the universe or God has been guiding you. Just trust the process, okay? Trust the journey, because it's all working out for your absolute best, and you will see that in your future. That is a very lovely message. You're being asked. I know it's hard. It's very hard, pile number two, to trust the process when you don't know anything. When you feel so lost and so heartbroken that you don't even know what you should do, but you will be helped in a way or other by the universe. Don't worry. It's not going to leave you hanging. Okay? You will be helped. You're just being asked to trust the process, because everything is going to work out for your absolute best. Some things have to end right now, so that your temporary, even if it hurts or affects your temporary happiness, so that you can be happy eternally. Okay, let's see the next. Wow, that is so beautiful. Self-love. You know what that means, of course. I don't have to explain it. It's so beautiful. You are being asked, sorry, to be kind to yourself, to show some love to yourself. You will get through this. This is so beautiful. It's literally the universe affirming it. They are like, sending a clear message to you that whatever this difficult situation is, you will get through this. You're not going to lose to this situation. Okay. You deserve love. That is so beautiful. Definitely, I feel like pile number 2, you guys are very special. You guys are very, very special. You definitely deserve love. Do not listen to anyone or anything that says otherwise. Okay, unrequited love. Maybe it might be a romantical situation as well that is supposed to end. Maybe. I don't want to hurt anybody's feeling. Please don't be offended. Take it only if it resonates. Maybe there is a relationship where there is just one sided love. Maybe this situation has to end for you to move on and further on be happy in your life. Maybe this situation has been in your mind and it's been hurting you a lot. Maybe you have been praying for love, to be loved. You will definitely be loved by number two. Do not worry about that. See, even the universe says you deserve love, you are lovable, you will get through this. And self love, it's so pretty. Maybe, this person is just not your person. And it's okay, pile number two. I know it's difficult. I know it hurts a lot. I know it's easier said than done. But you will definitely get through this. I'm just asking you to be a little strong, okay? And be patient with yourself. Please have, during this difficult time, please have some self compassion. खुद से थोड़ा प्यार कीजिए. Okay. I'm a warrior, brave and resilient in the face of challenges. Of course, all the people who are watching pile number two, you guys are definitely warriors. I really, really respect your strength, your patience, and everything. I hope the universe works out in your favor, and it definitely will because it has given you so many signs. Alright, that's all for this reading pile number two. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, please comment and subscribe and like and share. If you want to book a personal reading with me, if you have any questions in your mind and you want to know about your own life and some clearer messages, then definitely you can come to me and book a reading. My business details will be given in the description below. DM me on my business account or text me on my business number. It's completely okay. My readings are very affordable, which I've been seeing. We'll discuss about it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye bye.